Hi Bot Squad, Danny here. I've made this guide as I keep seeing a lot of people who are not confident replacing the SSD in the ROG Ally. This is my first time replacing one in an Ally. I've done it before in PC, but this was a breeze, trust me. So please don't stress, it's really simple. There is another method that can be done called cloning, which copies the entire SSD over, but it costs more money, and to be honest, this is so easy it's not worth it for such a small drive. So the M.2 I've gone with is a 2TB Western Digital, which I'll link in the pinned comment below. So firstly, what will you need for this? Well, not much, thankfully, just a screwdriver that fits the size. I used a Phillips 0, so a PH0 size screwdriver, and of course you need a replacement M.2 2230 size, and that's it. So there are 6 screws in total to undo. The only one that is not removable from the back case is the bottom center. Now you need to pull the rear case off. I did this with just my hands as you can damage the case easily, but ASUS recommends using either a proper prying tool or a guitar pick, but it wasn't too difficult with just my hands. So this is the SSD location, but before we remove that, we need to disconnect the battery. Some people don't bother with this, but it's so easy, you may as well just to be safe. So you just have to slide this metal clip up towards the top of the device, and then lift the connector up and move the wire out of the way. To remove the SSD, simply undo the screw and then gently lift the SSD up a little and pull it towards you. Now get the new SSD and place it the same way into the socket until the screw lines up with a hole, and then lower it down. Check it's in properly and then replace the screw to hold it in securely. Now all that's left here is to replace the battery connector by pushing it down into place and then sliding the metal clip back down over it. Then it's time to replace the cover and then tighten the screws. After you've done them all, just go over them gently to make sure they are fully tightened. You'll need to have your Ally plugged in. Turn the power back on as soon as the power light appears. Start repeatedly pushing the minus volume button to launch the BIOS menu. And now you're in the BIOS, you need to set the time and date at the top of the screen. If you don't do this, you will get stuck on the check-in screen ahead. Hit the Y button and go to Advanced and select the first option, which is ASUS Cloud Recovery. You'll then be asked to connect to the local Wi-Fi network. Select your network, enter the password and accept the cloud recovery terms. With 1 gig of internet, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to download the files. I hit a blue screen, but I simply hit the A button to try again and allow the startup to do its thing, and you'll be back at the cloud recovery. The system will restart a few times, and then you can select your language and keyboard layout. Connect to your Wi-Fi network again, and the Ally will check for more updates. Then you need to accept your license agreement, name your device, a short load will happen, and then you'll be asked to add your Microsoft account. Set up a fingerprint scanner, set a PIN for security, and allow it to start up, and then that's it, you're in. Now if you're in Windows, it was suggested that you download My ASUS to update the system further. Also, Armory Crate will have some updates. And Windows Update Manager, which you can search in the Windows search bar, will provide more updates. Once this is done, you can enjoy your Ally. If this has been helpful, please hit that like button and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or would like to see any other videos on the Ally. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as I will be doing more videos on the ROG Ally. I'll put some suggested accessories in the pinned comment, and also by buying those you can support me at no extra cost to yourself. Thanks for watching, I'm Danny and this has been Big Bots, Little Bots, Unbots. Bye bye.